Kubatangira Kitara TV abakutondera kasumbi kanu kenyine hona ali mukali aninyo Julius Chomuhendo mulisa omwiha obamoli mwebale muno kuba ni mutondera kasumbi kanu kenyini hona hali mukali anteka nzeno tugiye torubazo kusima muno abanyakuli munyamasa zembaga nze za bunyoro abanyakuli aheru ya bunyoro oli munsi za aheru kwenda kuba nimba simani bagamati mwebale kuba ni mutondera kasumbi kanu kenyini mugamba no leka muteka akasente leka yuno mutekinge time mugamba nti leka muhondere ntekanza zaitu nywena hali mukali kwenda kuba nimbara mukiyawo webale muno aro munywani wanga ataruga ntekanza zange ya mwezi bamweta muhumuza Paul aroho Mary nerindi ndiyebero mu babayingi muno sometimes sabutabayijukaga baitu webale kutekinga time ni mugamba no leka turole bikugenda maiso ha Kitara TV nyino mugenyi wange kiro kinu baitu ntakabayi kumanjulira lekamba ijukizo aba Kitara Media banu bakolera videography na photography amikoro yawo yona bokuba ino mukoro gukwetagisa ebisani omukoro gukwetagisa video enungi leka baleme kwiba leka genda abantu abajja kwa services enombi haro bwendure mikoro y'abantu bajja kwa video zino mwirima zinamo mwika no gamba what happened so kwe hali ebintu disappointments inkezo footage yawo kubura ebisani bikabura omaye kuba ino mukoro okozero mukoro ebisani byabo bikabura ebyo mukoro mulamba losi ya mane so kwe hali ebyo ayijamba Kitara Media bajja kuba yono ne bakolera services kusinga ezebisisani na videography twina ba dental clinic bokuba ina buzi babona obwa maino okusobora kubahikira abakusobora bayiha mainde kitweta tooth extraction tooth whitening osakuba oba abanywa onka sigara wakale maino gawo gatakunyirira kurungi gatakwera kurungi aba Harris Dental Clinic bakuba ni bakikolera kandi baina na artificial teeth amaino gawo gasakuba gayukire orundo kafuna accident obutando maino gawo gayuka garugayo bana ba dental clinic aba Harris baina artificial teeth bakusaba bakwa then dental jewelry dental braces no kwijuza erine kiratechere tooth filling abantu baketa kusemeeting ya maino nebintu ebikusinga nuko tujja kuba nturubatantekanza orubazo and of course omugenyi wange ha Kitara TV omutekanza yange orubazo anyina omukiara omunyorokati Nabasa Praise magazine munyorokati mu asakuba ali moto myaka baitu sometimes amagezi ali mukuru magezi nanyo kwenda kuba nintunga kuhuliriza kuruga haliwe onu wenu akwenda kuba na yesimba hakikaro kya omukurasho mukazi abanyamasa za Kakumiro bonyorohane kikareke tukitina baitu kwenda tunyumyo maisa tukenge abakiyo yesohiro ya gama no lekanje nyemere hakikaro kinukutangira praise ha Kitara TV Otyo muno mukuru Julius omuhereza wa Kitara TV nabakutora ha Kitara TV nimbara musya mwena mwasiba humuta amazino kubanyanjura ni Nabasa Praise magezi ezarwa ya Katikara bazara hanu Katikara mumbali nzarwa kitogo era ndizarwa ya Kakumiro ndi muhara wa muzei bamweta muzei magezi muzei ayikairiyo ko mukahora bakamutumeria investor niwe muzei wangu ogwo niho nkakulira omo niho nkazalirwe niho nkasomeire some of the classes niko niho mutukolera mu obuzale bwabaire bwa Katikara wakulira
Katikara amasomera gamu niho nkagasomeyire mukakumiro so literally my life has been entirely mu bunyoro muno
ati then okusoma ko gayo kasomera Katikara ara musomo ga government Busanga primary school actually twarubataga nituruga mumbali timanyiro bumanyireyo araka saru akakura abantu kabali ati karabo mwaitu twarubataga nituruko kuhara tugiye Busanga eri along hoima Katikara
bugire Katikano sera kujya Kasambi Busanga ni haho nkaraba Busanga naraba St Charles Masaka tukatwina haka someraho tukatwina action baketa Kingsway still tukarabaho umanyire bya masomero ubayo no yirukira services weka kuri private bakabatera kasente kabakinji no shanga literally mwagarka mu government so nkaraba mashomero genji naraba actually sita CD nkarabayo abo nawe ba obi wanje ni baramusi ho mnonga then nkaraba URDT wimutaiha eri Kakumiro 1 oza Kakumiro waro branch ya UNDT eri Kagadi Kagadi ni main branch
amasomero ago kamaingi muno praise giwara bitemaga praise
maingi munabo okuba ati muzeyi yayendaga kuteeka hand wekaga kasente likakora ki nikalema nagamba ati instead yo kugira ngoze kusitama muka and going to an affordable school it was possible. However nje ningezeregeho kujoininga primary na secondary part of my secondary life hati niko kontiona somera bo kujya ole level nkagisomera hoima kasomera mu hoima so litwa niyo life yange bayitunyikiriza ndamukiye banya Kakumiro nsasire abafere irwe kandi tusemerera na abasemere irwe twinaha omupira mu maisaho umupira gunu gujya kuba mu mbali LC1 tujya kuba turi yakisaha ho rwakashatu on Wednesday tujya kuba tu promoting talent z'abana bita basigazo muri Kakumiro tu promoting talent z'abana kugira ngo omwana maya hariho opportunities zo kushanga umwana atunga basari habwa talent yaine so as team Nabasa praise tuzire ngo how best can we support talent
formingire na team Nabasa praise
yamani muno team gamba no okora baza no okora ati tutuliba team baza no okora tutubaza tukakangaho butubaza
mukwenda kugara yo hali ibara lya muzeyi wawo investor ibara likayigalita
ibale elyo muzeyi wange n'umuhinji akuzira lyo muhinji ate umukubo muhinji aha cyaro we are investing acharo yayombeka ha yatahebara hali yataho guest house hali yayombeka eki yayombeka maka kugira ngo akaro kakaba kali kakaruke so literally echo nechikubyo bakamuhaga chikubyo nyo think kumanya icyaro gire it was like a nickname the people at the village level chose to give him. I wasn't there, I don't know how they came up with that name baitu nkaza mukoro nzakura ne batangira investor nza kuhinduka kureba investor akabali muzeyi magezi so literally abataka ni bali muhire nyingira kukabo kusima kwa bataka bamweta investor so nanyahatirika kwatira kimwe ni muzeyi investor
obo muri bana baingaho muka
abana turi abana bingi abana banyire umusajete bambara abana
namno baba atongira akasente
katyo tikali kaingi baitu akamu mara akaine abana turi bana bakwirira hao tinja babaza buno baitu tuliyo bana tuina ba royal mu family tuina maba doctor tuina maba nurse tuina maba somesa so literally it's a big family tinja gamba family entaito ni family mpango mnonga of which we are still even expanding. It's a big family kubanga naito tukyazara so literally tukuba ndikorake mtu expanding a family
ebintu binu ebya politics bikatandika bita like mu masomero ko hali wasomere waizere no somera okaikara no wesimbaho confidence nkura no kubaza like umukazi ababa vibrant bana batali banywera nyatire nchwara nyatire
honestly take that as a compliment ati ebintu bya obwebembezi bunu nkabitandika ndio mu primary actually nkanyi no mujisha that at times teacher akana abasa kujo mu class and he just appoints me I just had that gift naturally obanye simbiro batinyi simbire cabinet yabire yije bakabantorana at least they would give me an advisory committee. I was in O level I mean primarily manye bintu bine bya head monitor tukaturiyo mu bya academics nitembera mwana mu academics bunarugire ha primary najya O level I did not concentrate abwensonga kabani nsomera muhara kandi nazo mu mashomero y'abana bali a bit strange like it was a strange community that I was in kugamba kuza kumanyire mbera kandi kunagire kwikayo kandi nzo mu candidate class literally kandi candidate class you cannot get kandi bo uri mu senior one senior two literally usanga either you uri sports uri mu beach yungwe ba mess so literally I needed to like whenever I would choose to serve ni nyenda servinga abantu nambere nkwike iraka ati ndayendaga kujya hari ningendere nyima abandi nicyo kuraba kira eleva I contested as a head girl and by God's grace I won the election. Yes. And from there to university, I was the vice president, East African School of Library and Information Science, Makerere University, another college. So literally, chizire kiri kintu ekintu iremu. It's love serve. Omuntu no kunda kwebembera na no kwebembera abantu na no kuhereza abantu literally. So my politics thing, ekintu kugira ngo nduge yonzo mu politics, it's not something that has come yesterday.
Oba kiri no mu family muka.
Kirumu. Kirimu literally bokujja kurora namba young siblings bange ojja kusanga abayiro HP abayiro head of the school ojja kusanga ati muzeya kaba chairman for 20 years ali mbwebembezi kikurugira kimu omuka tulagamba ki omusayi bayito usanga nayi wono advancing no gamba no I can advance to another level serving abantu bange ngeri kurora ni what seems best okay ati bokubo ikira level yo gamba no I want to do something better. If I've been leading people and they have no complaint at different levels, nacho njera higuru kandi kajira kan serving a community yanje, it would be really a good thing.
Ati oti then otunyumizo onti kaikara no kikuli mu musayi tura kwenda kuhereza kwenda kengo bomezi mulingo bwabayire because family abantu abayingi sometimes abamu challenges zino naziri yo bomezi wabo kaba mata.
Actually, having grown up in a big family, many big family eyo muzairo mulimi manyira abazire bita batarashomere munonga kugira ngo bazale bato government jobs
ari barari bakira kubagamba mu peasant yentendera kimwe
ati no kujuze before maybe mu bagamba gaji occupation yo muzaire no tahoti peasant chandu magabat still I was proud. I was a proud daughter of a peasant. Nkwenda kusima muno ruhanga bwabazaire baitu my parents nyenda kubasimira munonga ruhanga that even in their peasantism
bona bakaba mother and
bona baro omubuli omukuhinga kwabo kuno they used to make sure at least akana making sure even up to now medical attention is available, education is available. Those were the key factors muzeyi magezi ebyalina ateka hesira even up to now baitu bino manyankwenda ngoye manyankwenda rugwero kwa Christmas bya turabahoga but education musajjo gwasomesa abana bokwika na acharu mumbali you can even ask baja kugambira omushija shomesa abana mnonga so literally mu kuhinga okwe baitu tunaitwa abirimaga no birima
weekend holiday
no rumuntu argaga tukanturuga ishomero bukirikali shanka mwenda tuzamusire
no rugayishema no gayishema
tuza kuhinga yes
I remember nyo bulo bushumi batuchweraga nembimbi nibaga price ojja kurugano ogende muri
kandi niko muzayi yakikoraga actually whenever we would even need extra money boyendaga akasente ka pocket money muzayi yakwataga hika yebichole nagabo kwenda sente mboyo kwenda kinkwenda empali okwenda kinkwenda kitetei hikero girora sarura need to chua ebicholi to make sure we get some extra money abo kwa need tukantureba he had a lot of responsibilities kandi utajya gamba tinjya gukora if you not work nayo no ramuze yakuchweka literally kubota kuma.
It is a good training. You know sometimes we are facing a generation of girls
and actually kisemira muzeyi wange kina akanya gisaje munonga am someone actually abakumanyaje am someone who is a workaholic no bungu bani ndo bataki it's you find on my computer abakwamba nyina ba customer bonkoraki like even right now I have clients waiting for me literally osanga oli busy no jeza ukorachi to make sure you earn a living abako tukulire tukuze naba parents banu bali ba peasant nitwe tukwenda tubeho a better life we need to pay back and that's why I'm telling you for the fact that embere ya Kakumiro nchikuliremu enaku y'abantu bakumiro barabire munanye njikulire muninjireba so niye nshongeje ekundeta munonga kugira ngo nimanye cyo gukora muri Kakumiro habo kwankuliremu nabonaboneramu nashomeramu amarwaro gago gamwe nagazamu hati banzorebe omuri Kitara was actually one enda kuzahirwaro muri Kakumiro most of the government clinics
around aho nyiti mugenda narwe
oina kuzana rweyo waza masoko tashange mbazi nabwe masaka literally it's just a small distance to narweyo hati waza kuruga omukisenyo witu mumbare kugira ngo waza kuza a government hospital trust muntu na yafire look at an instance government school bwana oyenda kuza government school no either knows that sita CD do you know how much transport you need to reach there or was narweyo which is a very long distance. Basi sitabanga bakuru hona niho basomire. Bakuraba bakutambula urugendo ruringwa munonga. So these are the basics that are really pulling me out.
Hati tutaka ikiro kuhona. Of course tujja ku bantu ikayo. Education ya ugayewa mara level then wasomaki.
Actually I'm basically into records management. To make it actually deeper, I do information science and librarianship. Nkasoma ebyo kuka muno bitu bya book editing, book publishing. However, I'm not in that line of work. Ndi mu technology. Actually abakuba ebitu asomere tukasoma records management atali epapura. Eri electronic, not manual. Ati bitu asomere electronic, it had a lot of technology. Ati buna genzele ni advance even in my practice where I practice from na isanga mline ya technology. Ndi nkora ebintu ebinkora mu bitabu bya technology, like technology ya kusanga into integrating systems. Like for example, we have been helping clients a lot oku integrating ifree systems timanyiro zikulire zindu ezokusasula musoro gwa URA. Nogenda duko omuntu nosanga ina system bwa kutunda ekintu URA ne baravati automatically. Ati niyo field indi musazeno. So nkuyamba munaba client abatayirwe penalties za URA niturorenge nituramega watu aba compliant. Literally government ina kunteka msala cause I'm helping clients to be compliant.
Ati is it you have like your personal farm we kuyamba abantu?
Actually apparently nyekora I work for myself. Yes. Era bunkuba ni nkohereza service nkuba ni ndaba mutwe na Hamu Development Center as my company. I have colleagues I work with still at a level of partnership. Tukisaba ruhanga atugomosye we reach at a level yokusanga nituhereza abantu emirimo. Era I would advise most young people that we are going into an era of technology, that where everything is going tech, that we focus so much on learning how technology works, and you know, tujakwiko wire ne sente zine tukwata cash zitakozereke. When everything is going tech.
That's so cool. Encouraging I'm not successful online.
Ati obugya supermarket esaha zino. Tosagye batasokere ku scanning akantu kara kachura bujja mu supermarket baka scanning ebintu bihindukire basokaga kusera madara hata ikara computer yana ro madara gange nyinamuki ebikuingana so literally tukuyamba abantu ku implementing a technology in business. So for us we help business owners to develop their businesses.
Mubomezi bwa wewe what drives you in your byokora kiki ekikuba munti you know buli muntu abahina gamanti nyaki driving akino
hati niyo muntu ari family oriented. Na wabuza mzee wanje nachimanya. I think in all the children I don't know whether I'm the one but even others have their different perspectives. I'm very family oriented. Niyo muntu akufa yumunonga where I come from. When I went to university I reached a level mzee akasenta kakorachi. Kaye kwasire I was supposed to look for a job to work during the day nishomo mwebazyo. So had I not known driving like my family where I come from, I want to change where I come from. Trust me, I would have sat down and I'm like, Dad, said, baitu nkabani manye chinkwenda. Yes, nkabani manye chinkwenda. Kani nindoro mukana mbiri nkurugati bundagaruka yo. Efuka ninjibasa. Manyine enfuka it is something you wait for a season. 3 months. Ndiyahinga lyali nsharule lyali ngaruka ishomero.
And these days hatiba nkura bakuchura mune bicholi bitebikerere bei
bojo bisalilekemo. So my intent to change home is what drives me. Okuhindura na mberi nkuruga
family background.
Exactly. Ekigambo kya peasant kino kirugeo. Bagambe bamwete hati umusajja yasomesa izaki abana ate gambe kyo nkwenda mpromoting enyo muhereze certificate degree yange yogamba omanyire my father is no longer peasant anymore.
Nayo otungira family ya
nyina. Yeah, I have a husband, a very supportive one. Yeah, he's a very supportive man.
Politics
actually my saho nkwenda nsoke mutwale banyakumiro wa muhemedi. Okay, abaira tunyagire ente zaitu nkwenda nsoke mutwale bazimwihemu. Okatunga muri tabanyoro him munyoro.
Okamuhempa?
Niwe yampaire mpaka.
Imagine vitu vino you see when you stand up for politics. Niwo manya ensobi zawe agati ugwa.
Abantu batandika kaguza kina na
kali mufumba takasonga tena
challenges takaziboyine.
Abagambaki.
But what I believe leadership comes from God. Akane kindi family yange jakusigala family yange. Kane kindi tikuligamba I didn't want to get married to a politician. Nkabanta kienda. Kandi era batakinihira musajja wange kurugaya kajja mbantu like you know I want his life to remain the way it has been.
Okwenda iwo kibe munkai wo musajja.
Kubanga already he's supportive. He's really supportive.
Asigale na supportingira kuno baitu. Asigale
mu background. Baitu baraba yenzere. He will come. I cannot dictate what he wants. Bali kienda. Bali bata kienzere, that's his life. What matters is what I'm going to do for the people of Kakumiro. What matters is what I'm going to deliver. What matters is how I'm going to represent the people of Kakumiro. My husband and my family affairs come last. But I have a husband. To answer your question.
Yes, abakutuhondera Kitara TV. Tukiagenda maiso muteka nzoruga zokandi nyina Nabasa praise. Tukyanyumya amabaina tusoborora bintu byarabire mu nasoborora bomeze mulingo bwabaire na asoma na akura. And of course mtu wabulikiro sometimes abantu abatega politics benda bategeza abantu barugiye mu family enkoto mu family zamani but no, this is muntu arugire in the humble background. Of course alinakuba atika kuba amanyire muntu wa hanse byakuraba mu kaza kuzalira arugudo. I think you know you see muntu sometimes muntu arokuba only at a distance no muntu wabulikiro in
the other area far away
but I'm sure you manyirenti omukazi asakuzalira arugu
muno habukuba nkuzire ndura bakiara baitu mukakomera and actually nkomnyamahore waza kora research tubire ntuferwa munonga bacyara mu rutaro creating a life ushanga bakazi ne bafa munonga kuko nagambira omukazi yako atobisa kuza kurugachara kuza kukanara weyo ninga masaka kuza kisita kuruga kisita kuza Kakumiro kuruga kisita kuza Kakindu no shanga distance kozechi ending wa munonga kandi ambulances zitu bakazireta chonkatinga kule tinga lebe nizikorachi nizikoro muri mugwazi
kandi nazo bagambo teke mafuta
nazo kandi ato umuntu mazima imagine someone is at the edge of death neza mafuta zikozerechi neza airtime ubundi tazine but I think what should always matter is first saving a life if we can consider it that way. Yes, osasanga mafuta mwe gataruho but if we can always focus on first saving a life buturamara ku saving a life people pay taxes but everything you touch you paying tax. So if we can always focus on first saving a life and then the compensation can always come in later. By the muruya na kuteresimu ambulance taineche. But when we have leaders in the district and actually that's a very big question. Kubatu inabebe mbezi ambulance bakatera ngo muntu yafire because ambulance begeta ina mafuta. That's questionable already.
Now ekintu kino kyokujja kwesimba kike kyasingire kusikayo besides final tugambire mbera z'abantu zibakura bombati kike kyakusikirize nkayo gama no enough is enough oba of course kuruga ikumanisa ntaba abebembezi baita abaroho obateire mwire ebihuru
hati ekyo kubanza kyabyone cyande siro mu kwenda kwebembera na no kwenda especially kwebembera abantu bakomere because I've been in leadership passion to serve hale chinde kibeta kwenda
besides yesomero
I've
been maybe counselor
not really I've finished school of recent but a few years ago by ni chali mu field ya hustling making ends meet so but it is something I had in mind okugonza kwange okukunda kwanje ko kwenda kuhereza abantu
tutandikire muno haikuru
I know
because one will think obakambanze youth counselor kambanze woman counselor
hati wodi mwebembezi first of all you weigh yourself can you manage okusobora you cannot just come out of the blue otewe yingire ukarora no sobora you cannot just wake up in the morning kane kindi kusobora kumanyisa ki potential to represent people
potential ngamba potential mulingo kabalize kitandikira muliwe kwehuro kusobora if you can manage genda mu bantu bahekiti bayireze kitekerezo kyakani kusima muna abantu bakakomera bantangirije munonga it's not like niza hantu bambinga no they have welcomed me and actually want to assure them I will not disappoint them kubanga kewe yinga na ikara nagamba muzei aja muzei no manya I want to serve the people of Kakumiro munyangiri yangambire
you are actually, you have come later than I thought.
Hey,
akabananihira, yes, akabananihira kuja even area. Yangamba, you have come later than I thought. We yamanyaganja kuja even area.
Then that's good. Mabuzeri waba rodam abuze talent eri mwana wo.
Charity begins at home. Kumanyisa n'omuzayi na wako banakola ki. Ate okugonza kwange kukwenda kuhereza abantu. Nengeri nkulire mu Kakumiro. Trust me, I know all the corners of Kakumiro. Manyire chino kiri kita. Ate okola ekizibu ky'abantu baitu baina. Tugambe oba leadership and whatsoever it is. To ekintu ekibeta close supervision. Tuina masomero tinjagamba we have nothing at all. We have the school, but the question is this school supervised that teachers are doing what they ought to do? We have hospitals. Someone comes and rents a building, but the question is, in these buildings, this is what we call working hand in hand n'abantu bayita abebembezi abandi abali mu district. So literally what I want to implement is close supervision. Okumakinga sure twakolegana n'aba abebembezi kuruga haddala mpaka haidala erindi. Twaminga sure supervision ya services zaitu zino n'obutuzine entaito government ezitwayire. Itwe nka abebembezi etwayire kye twayire tukozereho. Let's supervise, make sure that these doctors who are earning these salaries are working on the patients. You literally go to a clinic or a health center, a government health center, no sanga doctor takaizira samukaga.
Ali mu kliniki.
Ali mu kliniki. Kandi abantu bandu bayina their clinics. So literally aja kusoka genda koleba kliniki abali mu kliniki ye ne bwayijuko kola. Ate mutukuba twina ba health officers abakora close supervision and they have someone they report to, and this person has time ekintu obwire kintu kikuru oyino obwire bo supervising a project zino gamba no as the area MP, as the district woman MP abantu bano mfunira obwire bo kuraba nabo mu reports zino mundabire mu tukuhindura hoki. And what can we do? We have the capacity by the way to have better services by to supervision egyo niyo tukwenda tunywezemu ababayireho bakozere kibakozere baitu nayo tukwenda tukoleke tutangiye na mbere
bayi kino kya umane mpika Kakumiro district apparently prime minister Rubina Nabanja ni waki.
You're right.
Omuntu akutula sazino kadajja gamba kuwerengereire engoma nkoto
in leadership engoma nkoto yahayo eteliyo umurandi murora nke engoma nkoto nyonko murora nka woman MP wa Kakumiro engoma nkoto obanketenda. He's just a public servant and a public servant muntu nkanyowe literally breathing the same oxygen, so there's nothing that makes us different. We are same human beings and as she started I have also started. Yes.
Hato muntu akutonde akaire kano. Omai sometimes abantu osakuru kwa praise kwenda kueleza abantu ati kwa nagamba no ati praise kyora akora nyonko ayiro mulimo guti chulera bigemu. Titurakure nayi obulira wa utaki.
Apparently I'm not unemployed. Tikuli gamba tinyina mulimo. Omulimo gunyina ebinkola. Bikumalira mali. Ati nikyekyo bayini yendaga kugamba nti ekizibu kya abebembezi baitu bafunire ebiro bino. Omanyikiba kweta omururu. Omururu umuntu kugira omururu. Hate bakagenda bakutwarwa omururu kuba kutwarwa omururu, their intentions come differently. But my intention this time round is not for me to get something to put in my stomach because I have not been starving or homeless. I need to serve. If it's not serving, then it's nothing. Yes. So I want to assure abantu ba Kakumiro ngo. And I've heard by the way about them. Nibagira gwayijire gukora kino. Ninyenda gambira abantu ba Kakumiro ngo bahamesereza ngo nyijire kwereza.
Ndwendo tundura mu kamera because ndasi yakatambikano bakuwa iyo mulimo obirugire bakuguzire.
Kijja kuba kya kuswaza muno but it is something I don't expect. Don't expect it from me. Don't expect it from Nabasa praise. Omuntu Nabasa praise omukyara omukakurora hano nyizire kuhereza abantu bakakumira. Nyizire kukora hamu n'abantu bakakumira. Nyizire kusaba omugisa. When that time comes, yes. Bangezese. Abangi bagamba muto, tindi mwana muto muno. Baitu. Bangezese. Bajja kurora mbu na mutaku akutere ngoma nokorake.
No mwana mutaku kutere ngoma.
Jessica bampa omugisa. Bampa amatu bampulirize byabo byange.
Politics. Ndio bakazisesa zikafoka za sente. Mumanezo kugura sukali na biki. Oba yukutekerezo jaga genda barale obabalizo babalize. Oja kwika bagambe hona lebo tulekerota.
Hati abantu ba Kakumiro nanisha mu politics eje. Tunjire challenges zo kugira ngo whenever you go to the office of your leader ni babashabe nguzi. Have you heard of that? Boku ikaye bakugira millionaires. Do you know what is causing that?
No kutunda emirimo biki.
Okuguza emirimo ozayoteka application yawe you even over qualified. Bakwata bagore someone who is not qualified. Why? Because okikiriza kugura bakwataka ruka obakagura bakateka mu sente. So yes.
Kilo ya sukari mkubwa sabuni.
Bakateka mu sente. So it's also your turn because corruption started within in the first place. Hati okikiriza ngo bakwenguzi. Kuba akuhire nguzi, do you expect them to serve you for free? Kwendo nyendo be genuine.
Na abandi bagenda gama banka ne bafuna loan.
Na afuna loan, wakumara kufuna loan na ija akwa bribe. Akwa mwonyo that you can even afford yourself. Hati kwa kuweza kuogo mwonyo, ojeno shemerwa konyo kwa ndia kukorachi. Kawo. Kwa kuweza iju service, kuza kutunga kuleta tractor wanyu kukoro muhanda. Mutere nduru mukako shoro za mobusente, nkabataka. Umkosho za mobusente kabataka obusente, this is much money that can buy even many sackets of salt. Habwenchi tutareka bebembe zaba bakija genuinely. Tutabalire henguzi kandi bakatukora genuinely. Ebye bintu actually this is what has dirtied the politics. If we can actually instead of buying salt, habwenchi utajira these girls of ours, if someone cannot even afford school fees of a government ebine bekusasura ebigezo. Wadempulire bakwenda babiyeho. Ngiro bihulira. Agwako utakusobora kwa affording enkumi ibiri ze ebigezo. Ara affordinga enkumi 35 zogora pads. Habo kitagambanga abataka instead yokuzagura sabuni no mwonyo. Tukagira no, let's plan and work together. Ndeta chinsoboire as an aspirant. Twashoroze enkumi 55 nakabataka. Take haka tende chiro tutandike tuinga bana bit how to make your resume pads. That is something that is long lasting. First of all, not like salt that you're going to eat and get finished. That is something that is going to save the entire community. That is knowledge that someone can never sell. Salt ojagunuzagulia guho, but this skill, aitwa hirizo mwana, trust me, it's a life time skill. I think I want to buy
tubakwetaga nko kusensitizing.
Exactly. Ati nicheche tubaini njao. Obutu kuburuga halevo ya corruption. Yokuleka abebembezi bano hati nkomu tuze as a local person akutura mu district okwatuma abembezi omuyaho mwonyo literally kuza kusavinga naza kuba naye murugunya nawe kwenda kwanza yagarra yo banka ya around ya banka
akakugura
literally you were about your asset you're something he can use whenever he wants to use because akakusasura. So if we can do genuine things nkabebembezi tukajisaba cyara now for example abakazi bingi waze kuri muri Kakumiro abakazi bingi abinenda abatakagenda kunywa mbazi abawote bakubimanya nkunku twani naza kunywa
chi abandi ngadeja umana rugera kabone mbagamba we antinento asagenda even the last day najja kuzara.
Imagine hati nyendo tele makashani ubwo mukazi yagenda mu antinento akuza kuzara bashango mwana yekikira and it's too late. What are they going to do? So we start blaming doctors when even our mothers do not know. So if we can create times tukusensitizinga tukwegisa abantu bitu omushija twara omukazi wa antinento tukegisa abashija bitu na nabakazi bitu kabagambira nguna tutandike ku having a planned children. We sit down as a husband and a wife baita bwanchi tutazara yo mwana. Okay, twazara yo mwana what is necessary nitonde ese antinento zo kunyombazi ntuza kwetaga school fees omyaka ebiri mustabe planning. Planned kid is not growing up and find money. No, a planned kid no mwana omwastama muka planningira that we have the resources to have a child. Other than having a child anyhow mukashanga ntuferwa ba mama bito mutaro kuzara. It's very painful. So ababembezi bitu right now the current leaders we have, what I can ask you and urge you to do kwegisa abakazi bitaba kwegisa abantu bito mu community kwegisa abantu kunywa mizigatekire cause literally no shango umuntu nguyito typhoid kandi obo it's very expensive by that treat. So twegisa abantu bito ngo chikopo waheza kuchoza tukanoteka mizigo kunywa nta kiri mamiza gali infected
no kuchumba amazi
okuchumba amazi kunywa hati wakwata chikopo kachani kakatandaro. We used to have people by the way when my dad was chairperson tukatwina kakomita karaba mugani kakebera makata ina butanda
niba bakwata ebyoroni obutandaro
bikyalimu bweno gambira amazima. What is happening to the leadership of today? And that's when we come in. The old culture of leadership is dead. Kitu kyagina tuina bebembezi akurugaya akajuma abantu. Like you just stand on limelight and start abusing someone who actually put you in that seat you're bragging about. So literally culture ya leadership ekafa. And this is what we need to revive, and this is the time.
Nikyo kiri nkugambire politics abantu bakazifora business.
Exactly. A transaction.
There is one politician akagamba nanyo mundeke ngende ndiyo. So nayi tukusindika ogenda oliyeho kiti.
Nyo bansindike ngende nkola abantu bakakomera. Abokuba bunkuba ninkorera omuntu wakumira kuba ninyakolera. That's my home. So literally bunkora itima omuntu wakumira kuba nindiyekora. That would be actually njetenta treason. Kuba ninyeri ya murukwe. Nanye mwenyini kuba ninyeswaza. So literally to make it clear tukwijja kukora hamunka abantu bakakumira. Enamba yenisaba obwire burawe buhikire. When that time comes, and that is 2026. Bampo mjisha.
Okay, aba kutuhondera Kitara TV tukyaina Nabasa praise atekaniza orubazo. Nikiriza nkujukizo aba Kitara media abana bakolera ebisane birungi na video nungeze mikoro yawo yonna bako ino mukoro okutagisa ebisani na videography hikira aba Kitara media basobole kuba yuno ni bakolera kintu ekikusinga basanga namba yesimu 0784 92 Sanju na mukaga asatu na utamu ujja kuboina aba Kitara media. And of course naba Harris Dental Clinic nabo bokuboine kizibu kyone kikwataga na amaino bawo sanga anamba yesimu kandi kusomere 0788 08 aba Harris Dental Clinic bakusangiwe mu rubuga rwa Hoima. By the way aboramanyi urubuga rwa Hoima just enyuma ya Nsamo Hotel ujja kuboina aba Harris Dental Clinic okwitaga maino go bagayonje gabe ga white kurungi okwitaga elini kuli cementinga okayuka maino okwitaga gana ga artificial nembi ezibyo bikwataga na maino bali aba Harris Dental Clinic wasanga just enyuma ya Nsamo Hotel ujja kuboba ina then China praise kimanyire akubura ijase myaka nkebiri. But nkwenda turole tulinguze just in your manifesto harumuki
manifesto yange cyo kubanza mukakumire obo kujja kwetegereza enkolagana ntayito mu bebembezi bayito. It is something I want to first look into. I believe twikalirege hamu itwena tukaza ahalevemwe hatina yihanikira higuru hatina zenyondi y'amani hatina zenyondi muhango twena tuketega level kugira ndiyo mwebembezi. And we work together, that unity. And actually it's one of the reasons why Kakumiro is a bit behind. Ati nyendotere makashani if cancer wa Katikara takwatagana na cancer wa Mpasana onojirangwa hapo ntuza kutunga any service kizibu hati twashanga twaleta that unity tukashanga cancer wa Mpasana na hereza chitinisa cancer wa Katikara kandi ashubatera kansara wa Birembo ashubatera atera meya Kakumiro oshanga there is cooperation, there is working together, there is everyone working in their lane, not sneaking and picking in someone's lane. Okusanga Kakumiro tugitaira hamutindo umuronge muno ejya kabiri njya kigaruka mu close supervision of the services that government offers in Kakumiro. Services is receiving akunga mu government tugambeke ebyobomezi emihanda masanyarazi then wokurura ebyokusoma ebintu ebyo bikwetaga muno close supervision. Kwa government ekoze kyekora kusobora but we still need more. By tumukwenda mo tukwenda Iraka. That's why I'm coming out. Ati tukwenda kusoka kurura if we do close supervision inomanya tukwenda kurura tukuhindura honka nkahana hata tubasire kurungi tukwenda tuterezemo ati close supervision aleki bakweta empowerment, women empowerment. I don't want actually to focus on only women. We need to even look at men. Tuinabasaidia mono by the abanyigiriziwe even in marriages by the one no one can believe them. No sango msenye na gawo manyiri.
Nyowe biro binombe akanze byogamba girl child empowerment. There is even a boy child. I don't know when you neglect a boy child. Ajo kuonesha girl child. Kandi
abasaidia bano okurora obuzibu bamba bafunire tibahulirwa. Ati omubutahulirwa obo osanga obusinge tabwina bwaragamba omukazi ono mulekere bajagamba munagira abana baruraniwe mubi. So literally to kwenda community where everyone is heard. omukazi nahulirwa omwana nahulirwa omuzire nahulirwa n'omushija nahulirwa. So this is the community we are looking at. And actually if we have such a community we have a better Kakumiro, trust me. If we have such a community we have a better community. Then we need to look at the youth. Tuinaba youth bingire chonka emirimo tero. So tuanze kugira ngukoregana n'aba youth tukagira no. If we start our own things, let me say to atandika vocational institute omuli Kakumiro. You know, sometimes the government cannot employ anyone. We know that. And not everyone getting employed. Abokuba abine companies nabone bache nomushoro nago gubanigire. So literally we need to create skills. Creating a skill kugira ngu our youth Nabasa kugira kye yayitandikiraho.
Government these days etere munamani mu sciences yayongeza n'abasomesa emisara. Is it one of the things you kwenda kurukinga ati kubano yongera mu amani?
Actually me when it comes to science and arts teachers it wasn't fair. However, I appreciate the effort. Kubanga n'abasomesa ba arts basomesa. And actually if arts teachers said we are giving up, trust me, is our president a scientist? Exactly. Era bobana aja kunyumiza history. So literally if we look at the lawyers we have in the country, if our artist teachers are like no, we are standing down, do you know what would happen? Nyo okutekereza kwange bwakubaire nti government ebatekerezeyo. Ebatekereza abo kuba expense yo mwegesa wa arts. Niyo expense emu ne yo mwegesa wa sciences. Kandi bona bakasoma.
Bakubura mbutali nibo obumu.
Singano gamba there is an exemption boy bora wali musomesa wa arts bojo enjo kulala muyebusa abana abo baje kusomera busa boraje mu irobe yabusa. No, we are paying the same costs. So literally there was a demoralization bakaruzingo moral.
But even I think the president must revise it. No, but I mean
kintu kikusasa no
mu bizame every recent changes bazikozere kubi
ati no bazikozere kubi. Actually nikyo kitu twabaye to discussinga ntugamba why have scientists like science subjects been performed badly regardless of the salary increment. And we looked at it that the salary increment wasn't a solution, like it wasn't a priority. We needed priorities like equipping laboratories, making sure that these students do practicals, we have practical teachers, we have actually enough staff, because when you look actually at science subjects manpower tahanta itu kandi muri masomero science subjects zino zenda consultation teacher to student atosanga ratio yabana n'abasomesa eri etakubalancing osanga abana bayingi omusomesa wa mathematics alone he will not attend every student. So oje kusanga consultation yabana bana ntaito teacher gets overwhelmed. Hati tukatwina points zali crucial priority recruitment and laboratories being equipped.
Okay, that one abukuboja kuongeza wa science omusara agende mu laboratory
atayina yibyo kuzesa abana nibaje kuhika mu exam practicals a glass agirolera mu practicals enkizo tamanyire ogicumita omwana akubirora brora. So literally I think yes, I would not say they did bad because I would be hurting science teachers out there enjoying the salary, but it wasn't priority. The priority was to make sure that our schools are well established. They have well built and equipped libraries. By the way, was a government schools. Chigumire kushanga library well equipped. Noza kushanga obutabu bwa kale na kale munonga. So literally noza kushanga bana bitu batine naho kushomera.
But I think education system yaitu by ina revising because orakiri kyobulema omuntu kuraninga into more in private singa mu government. Kama mahanga gakuzire, instead they trust more of the government facilities.
Because they know they have the services and their taxes are being valued. Omanyire alumni wange alimuyuko kwa ndozege na postinga na gamba I got a problem health wise. My son called 991. They did not first ask for money. They first made sure my life was safe. Yagamba ya postinga na gamba ati singa kiri kitimu Uganda omuntu yakuba inasasura omusoro atagutairaho question
atakutekeza na kyobunyaga
mubojo gunuka mwingi baito sanga omuntu nagamba kusasura omusoro akachupa kamaizi kana ko 10 no kasasura 15 no roro omusoro maliko guli mwingi munonga atogirangwa nisasura omusoro zahirwaro bangira ngule kanu imagine kama sita mahirwaro muri ya government nza kureba omukazi bamubinga omukazi akabari kube munonga bamujira aze kugura kanura nagira mazima irwere ya government tirina kanura yashingira 15 and I think that would be even a clinic price nuzo shankano rimshinji kashingira 10 nagira irwere ya government tirina kanura umushoro ntushashura so literally it was really painful.
Why do you choose kukora kwizira nkomo on the side of government atali opposition?
I've been a supporter of the ruling party from day one.
Namzei.
Musaija wa NRM, musaija wa mani wa NRM. So literally by the way, NRM is a good party regardless of us having Kaukumi tebura. Bikusane bya Yesu akaijayizira kueleza abantu baitu manyira makanisa agakubiyogera differently. Like when they're preaching, they preach it upside down. So it's the same thing with NRM. NRM is a good party that actually focuses on serving people. Baita abantu abamuni bakoraki nibagisisa tojamkura scandal. Can you hear a scandal of a president who is the chairperson of the ruling party mwaibira mabati osoki wakati uraga
no that's kikundeta kabuzo kyange kyakandi hati on your side of government that's where tukura Muhozi project ibiki iwe ulinkaha.
Muhozi project is a project that was established like anyone establishes a project and they have the intent to serve the country in time to come but apparently what I can tell you, I'm an NRM candidate and I'm an NRM person. So tinkakitekereze hoki ya MK tinkwenda kutayata ya muno baitegiza kugamba apparently ndi mukazi wa NRM.
Ebiro bya 10 niye miezi nka kesatu plus uri mu parliament batukomere tukutera mu parliament biki byo kubandiriza
actually nyeki nkubandirizaho ngenze mu parliament okusoma kwa mwana wa Kakumiro omwana wa hatata somere titwine kitujja kufunamu amasomero gaito garora actually nkabandi mu isomero limo niteja kubaza ibara ya government omwana kanyino omwana yansinga ga mu class nabo okubanza nimba wa kabiri. So naikira P7 nagenda mu private bunageze mu private yasigara yo government baitu omanyira aga private ganu gabaga muga taina yunebu centers ati twagaruka kora government inabaire ndimu buhagenzere kuja results omwana yansinga ga mu class ni mu government akaija agwire muno kandi stira singire mu government kuli na mbere yali waja kura performance yange no mwana ona yasigaire mu government mali etali nungi ekiyayole kiyaga nakoraga kurungi abo kwa standard yibabayi nibasomesizaho nengeri batusomesa gani yabayire kozereki ati narura difference abasomesa bayitu banu bakwenda muraro boosting can I say that kufuna yo benefits nkabasomesa anekindi abasomesa kulegana nabazaire tutunge extra classes
but I think ikutandikira kimuno mbazaire
focus yange abana bayito okusoma abakazi bayito benda bojo mukama okusaba obwire bo maisa amperezo obusobozi nkwenda ntunge nkoro omusomo gwa at least bisabu kaunte tubeni tusomesa abakyara bayitu abintu byokuzara bino at least if I know God will do it and finances jakuba ziroho tusomesa abakazi bayitu funena ba gynecologist abata kusobora at least antinento tusobole kuba ekire kyo nibasobora bakebera ntubahebwe mama kit habo kubo kurora okujja kuhika mu parliament it starts now butubandisa kukora saha zino nyowe era kali yange kuhika mu parliament lyagamba manyire bojo we do not have equipments in these clinics titu marwaro gaitu ga medical centers tituina health centers zibatwaire titu nabasaha abamuti bakozereki mibazi tituina so literally tujja twetaga
okay nikindeta kaguzo kyange leki kutoka benze mu parliament but basically sazi nukora because sometimes obuhereza tebukwetaga office nicho kule cyo kupanza ngambe tuinayo no mpira promoting a talent then myself tujja kuba tuliyo nogo gusomo mugambire we are actually developing a work plan on how best we can implement it kurambo twajja buli sabuka wote twakolegana na abasaho banu abakyara baitu bafuna at least where to start from and sensitizing those who have not yet gotten pregnant or who have not yet started families that pregnancy needs to be planned for because now we cannot wait for 2026
to save lives. We can start it now. Nekitaite kitwina tujja kutandikiraho as we improvise other means. Then actually even another issue of mine, I want to look at that reusable pad thing. Abana baitu bantu begese okusomesa abana babaisiki bana ati okulora nka ngeri nabageri kabayo nekisagate nagamba abana ati nyo kuba ninyenda tube nekisagate ekyo kyoga mwana obisikali mu holiday de katusoroza abazaire banu batusindikira abana banu to meeting on a certain training center tuwege kukola yuze bad zino obutulaze ina rongland abana baitu bajja kuba bafuna skills zino then ekindi okakura masomera giba government ya sponsoringire like to give technical skills, practical skills. There is none in Kakumiro isomere.
Kuleta mu sort of event bya
mikono.
Kisana kyabere kind of expensive ya fair out, I don't know.
Bite kintu okusoma oku kaba kuli supposed kuba kwa abusa. Abana kumana kusoma nibafuna even some small capital okutandika. Ati ni keke yangu gambira close supervision. Iyo kutekeleza president yakale receiving a report on how these things are running. Ora bwa amanyire bikubata
kuba manye kikubata
tubaza sente za PDM wakagulira yo groups za abantu oba abantu mbabiri basata bafune sente za PDM zino baina mali ekibazikozesa ize
bagamba bazifunire but I think asakuba rumo kagapo
nkwende telema akasani kano omuntu agenze kufune sente za PDM yahenguzi ya mitwaraga ba muhamiliyoni eke kino tukibaza honestly kubanga buli omakozereki akimanyire wajja kufuna abakanyine nabo manyira banterera gama simu bagamba nteireye emitwaro yanga 2 na account namba yange tebakaginsabaga nesaha zina
nesaha abira bataka yiri na account
namba taka kitaire bagamba let hand let account kan let soda so literally ati nkwendo terima kasani omuntu ayizire kusaba kasente ka PDM abantu oruge mu covid they were really bad off they need us they look at this man as a savior na aliye ibanja lye mtwara aga bribing akusoka wakabiri ati ngene bagandi bayongera levuna kasente nikakora ki aja kuika kutunga kasente kano kali milioni egg bite aina hei banja lye mitwara 5 ene ituroho ninyendo tere maka shani you picture it very well business yo muntu akubasa kora mitwara 5
ata mitwara 5 arakora
omwana tamu yahika aine garka ishomero omukazi yarwara aine kuzahirwara mitwara 50 litura anana bahire kinana zagweyo esente tibazitungeza PDM so I'm looking at kuba na supervision kugira nkati if the president actually right now if we can ask the president to send a task force on ground to investigate to get testimonies from people who received this PDM money oja kusanga mu district abantu batungire PDM money with the amount of money that was released oja kutunga abantu kai 10 baya 20 in the district.
Praise. You speak of someone alimo of opposition. You know about to bali mu government basweka swekere. Oni basiga akagita but kono baza ngumuta alimo opposition.
Tinja kusweka abokuba actually that's actually misconception abantu bakuro outspoken and you stand on truth bagamba ono NRM aragisobora but NRM is not that way. NRM abanta abagiruma bali hansi bagisisire
banti we know yes
we give credit where it's due where it's not due we don't give it. Museveni raising now he released the PDM money we all know that he did but the question is ababire bine kuzihisia yo haleva ibabine kuzihisia zikazayo that's our question kandi kuzira bestara hichireyo is the chairman of NRM the problem. I think that's where our point of analyzation starts from. Yes. Abantu ababe responsible under the NRM party, under the ruling party, nibo bakushishachi izina lya government. But the government is a good party, as I told you earlier. If we have people who can stand for the truth, not standing because I'm standing for a party and covering up for a party. Because me, I believe NRM has been doing their things in the limelight. But I live into your kora mukuserekera. Ebintu yaba bikora mu limelight oyiro hoba na bagaruka kuri bakateka yo signature zitakora ki. But it's a good party.
Now, what if 2026 ayikire? And of course, never surprised to be in parliament. What next?
tujagenda. That's what I can assure you.
Hali tulinde kwa assuming the other side.
Tibiri yebyo tugenda parliament kandi tujja kuchikira abanyakumiro. Ekyo niyo goal kandi niyo mission. Era abatimu na surprise ni nyongera baramukya ni nyongera no basimira kima amana kusacho bumumpire mugumizaho kandi nyino kwichereza that actually we are just getting started. We have a very strong team on ground kandi naito twenyine abantu ntugenda mpora ntubaramusya ntugamba nabo cyonko bwire bukubura bwa 2026 mbanya Kakumiro mumpo mugisha kandi munja just you test me ban trying barole what I can do leke kikaguzo kitaba orakora deka ekintu kibe ntekayo orole abo kuba nyondi bazano okora
okuruga warangirire ko simbaho. What is the biggest challenge you're facing?
Actually, the biggest challenge I can say is abayingi bakutekereza I'm looking for money. And actually it's been a very great challenge that omuntu wo in intention is genuine. No, I want to serve the people of Kakumiro. Very genuine intentions. And actually on the side you hear someone say this girl has just come to get a name. This girl has just come to get someone's money. Kinengeri but still that actually gives me even the courage to push harder of proving abantu ban nyizire tinyizire guwa tinyizire kuhebwa kali muno. I'm very stable and I'm not begging. Literally I am sustaining my life. I don't need kugurwa.
Okutago muri mu Prime Minister's office.
What for? I earn the money they pay in the Prime Minister's office. So, and the kinde, ati malina tandikana corruption at that level and at this age. Abwa guru literally kuba betraying abantu bangi bakakumira abakunyikirizamu. I cannot.
I can't. Who is sponsoring you current in a confidence? Your team kwenda send over aleta million zingano. Who is sponsoring you?
Actually it's just my zeal to serve. Tikiri gambo bakia sente abako sente te habuvumu bantu bangi bayine sente baita sasa kwemera harakabaza baitu woba naturally when you leadership is in you and you love to serve your community, you love to serve your people, trust me kijabuja naturally baita kunteka sente. I work. I'm not seated idle. Nkora. So literally with the small I have nagamba no, let me start sensitizing people kuba gambo muramwa gwito gubonire ogo Kakumire kula kuline kandi Kakumire changed, a very changed Kakumiro. I just pray and kushaba abantu bakakumire ngo bubire kubira bwayikire bampa mugishogwe bemerere nyuma yanje
barole hali magezi praise Nabasa.
Exactly.
Kumalire ntekaniza praise ebigambo byaye kusembayo ukalitangiye
ebigambo byanje bikushembayo ninyongizo kubijusya orwakasha tulyali mumbare ntuza kuhagira abana bitu. So if wherever you can and wherever you are wano basa kuje kutweyungaho kuhagira abana bitabo kuhagira abana ba football team please kora cyone kikubasa kureba kangu wabaho then ekitakasibwe nyuma 2026 tuliya ballot. That one is a must and it's something you should look forward to. Tuliya ballot kusavinga
arukubota kwasire bendera
gambire tujja kusingura titwizire muno kuruzinga tuzire muno kusinga. We have come to win, we have not come to lose. And actually I want to encourage everyone who is behind me. No gwatakanyikiridizemu, it's high time you started believing in me or tukole hamu aga mageza go kurora oyina nyotinga ina nyamba sharing hamu na nyowe tugabane so that I can see areas where I need to improve. Abo kubatinza kutinja kubiyango ni perfect nanya kwenda kwegera abantu abamabayino bumanyirivu abamaziro bwiro bwinje mbwebembezi. I need to learn. I'm their daughter actually mwana wabo. So literally I'm bound to listen to advice. I'm bound to listen to each and everyone. So literally bakorera tukorera hamwe for better Kakumiro tina takwenda better Kakumiro tuona niyo tukwenda. So I cannot fail to remind them come 2026 for Kakumiro woman member of parliament Nabasa praise magezi NRM card kandi bendera to gitwara. That is something I can assure you. Era njagaruka hanu tumazire gitwara ugambe manyira musai bendera tuginde kandi nitwenda kuhereza abantu bakakumiro. So bendera tejja kuba yanga nyenke jja kuba yabantu bonna bakakumiro kandi obusinguzi buno obutuli batutungira obwire wo mutu mubutu haide buli babwaitu. It will be a great achievement for everyone in Kakumiro. So what I can tell them, nja kwongera ku encouraging our youth not okulera engaro. We try to find what we can do and try to learn. If you have a chance to learn a skill, please endeavor to take that time and get that skill. If you even have time to learn from someone, we have people anagamba nyo wa engineer okuburo na rubataga nkani ntambura no musiga shijari engineer na igachi. So stanyome mirimo twongera okora hamwe ba mama bitu aba stay home wives. And actually I want to put a strong emphasis on this point. I think kajigambe no murimo runkwetegerezaje bakazi bagenzi banje kora bino stamumuka okulera engaro omushije yakufire stay home wife ninyenda we imagine this situation together. Life is not guaranteed. Ninyenda terema kashani when tata wabana is no more. At that time you've been a stay home wife to manyire na business zomusajja ngene zibayini zirubata you talk manyo kuzani zitambura completely. How are you going to start this life? Obani we abana baza kubanaga. So abashija bitu I actually beg you abakazi bano muleke mutabatomuka and make them stay home wives. Create something it's more obotine sente mutera kadaro mishatani kuzenya abakazi tukole michwe. Let's try to behave. By the way no kumtomunju na abikora. It's character. So umuntu engeso weba engeso ya muntu it's galeria. So I'm urging with women, the younger women, the old women to shohore tugire kiturayekorre. Abokuba anytime anything can happen. Actually even the children. Omwana yali mu holiday wabo wanoguze nyanya no yeho obunyasa abutunguru. Omwana mutware mu yeho buki obunyasa butunguro mengesho watu am overworking yatungo bure okushoma ebitabo. So abana abantu batandike kwega hit kwihachi essentials. When they get to know where we're getting this money, trust me they won't misuse it. Like I did with my dad. Akana antwaro mbichori tugasha munana. You know how those things cut tukat hingena nas. We used to plant pineapples and you know how weeding pineapples is hectic. So with that thing
by the way
being practical,
I have my daughter ati osanga mama na gama na muhese mana but muhese center for select
azikore
abanza yogiye ibintu abinga kampoye bitano yo tuzebi
omwana mugambe
amanye nti center bazikorerera
tizija just abasisire muna abana baitu bobwisiki abana bamanye tata bumbani nje isomero omoja muhereza 10 na 2. No, they need to know that this money ateka kuzikolera nicho kisisira abana baitu bobwisiki naza kura amanyire kunaba no kujwara ata kumyango sente bakora ki bazikora amanyire kushabiriza nicho kwigaba nguyayika no maka. These men get overwhelmed. Iyo bwagaruka munyo guhire buri bwagaruka kibiriti buri bwagaruka literally abana abantu titu astama nabo kuba skills nkabazire kugira ngo if this girl gets married nabasa kustama no mushija on the same table and it's like, you know what, if we could do this project it would make money. Bitu ni muzoka mushisha abana tunakubakuza knowing that you're grooming someone's wife. You're grooming a mother. Completing
nothing.
You like completing nothing. Kuzara no kuyomba. I mean, you know, women we have brain that we overthink and we over reason. Ati bobota ampaire chokora. Obongo bunu bona nja kuteka. Nja ku stress goja chihulira. So let's make our wives busy. Let's involve our wives in business management and let's involve omukazi bwana okole kintu mu involving. She feels involved.
You don't know my sound.
Ati bambi aro msaija mwaito ko akanavuge taxi bambi omanyire bine byo kuteka omukono aheru akaba navuga tele omukono guno kokukule kyo omuntu kujja kolaki obowangira akara indicator amali yateka yo omukono ora kaija akaruga kuli ha speed no omukono atagurozera omukono gona gwakolaki yakuchwao. I was giving that as an example. Hati nkwendo tele makasani omusaija obwire wajja kumara omukana akira omukazi ogu kurabe yaba yomukaza kusiba muka naza kumara hata. So we are going to have two depressed people at home with nothing to eat, nothing is provided, and they will look at each other. In the process it will become a broken home. So tuejesaba kazi bito kukora tuba involving mu bitu kukora leka tutakazo kwe omukaza kali anolete sente no kandi toshye nto tuli mtisha bakazi bitu akoja bojo mukazi wanje boniye na mta street no, let her go and hustle. If you wake up at 6, let her wake up at 6 to dance the other day. So my biggest point is abakazi tuletera kusiba muka I'm emphasizing on that point abokuba ndebire abana ba cruising education because tatakafu ndebire abana cruising education by the their homes where the mother is the head of the family ni wako paying bills ni wako catering school fees buli kimishwa ni wana akora so leka tukwatagane okwatagano maka leka tukorere hamwe for the betterment of our homes. When our homes are happy, the community will be happy, and that's all we want as the people of
Kakumiro. Webale muno abakutondera Kitara TV kwenda kuwasima abaikaire n'umutondera ko gatukatandikirege saha yemune nekintu hati ntekanizo rubazo Kitara TV munyikiza damba jukizo Kitara media bandu bakolere bisane birungi ne video nongeze mikoro yono ina kubunga ina wedding yo ina kweranga mukoro kigona biro bintu even na harufu bakoraga bakuteraga bisane bakwatana video so kushaka kubaikira namba yesimu 078992 Harris Dental Clinic habwe bizi byone bikwataga na hamaino akusana bokubahikira namba yesimu kangi kusomere aba Harris Dental Clinic 0788 28 mwendo rundi 0775 asatu na mwenda kinana mukaga 05 bakusangiwe mu rubuga rwa Hoyi Majesty nyuma yansamo hoteli bano aba Harris Dental Clinic okubine kiroire kyone kikwataga na amaino kuya amaino gasemitinga akuteka ya mahiyaka gana artificial everything okusora kwa no baikira aba Harris Dental Clinic enteka nzenu ngikoleire ha Golden Castle baino buraro burungi baine byo kulya birungi baina gardens zinungezo obugenyi nabo kusaka kubaikira okaba checkinga aba Golden Castle bali kinube okubomanyira hayana mwando gukwata yanao just ka branching off oja kuba no raba aba Golden Castle osobole kuba nabo bahikira obuherezo burungi babukuhereze ha Kitara TV enteka nzoro bazo nuko tutubaire baire Julius Muhendo aho mulisa kandi zarwa bamoli leka tutaitane muteka nzeno rubazo sabite kwija mwikale kurungi mubayi
ekatandike kamanyire notes zone kayigeze somere ebikwetagise kayije bikozere nikyo kurora mani ekiyayebembeire yo what up people bantarapa diko mbagamba mbweneva no online mbanindura Kitara TV mani oli wakabe muno agerindiro webale girora mani big up on yourself yamani
Kitara TV Kwegesa Kumanyisa.